man.
Oh, I hate that, dude. That's why you need one of these.
There you go.
All right. Come on up here. Yeah. There you go.
Being electric
All right.
cute.
Welcome
is
to
better
the
than being electric ugly.
Striker Podcast, Episode 1. Star date. What day is it today?
4/20/69.
2069.
Yeah, there we go.
What day is it today?
January
Sunday.
9th.
I don't know. It's one
January
of them, though.
9th.
It's
We're
one
9
of-
days into
one of the
2022.
365 days.
We're still
of 220.
under extreme lockdown.
As you can see by our precautions of sitting beside each other and with no masks.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
No,
Jake.
we're all
It's actually
vaccinated.
January 9th, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
We're all vaccinated.
We are. Yeah.
Fully
I
waxed.
got my triple
Fully
vax
waxed.
tomorrow.
Oh,
Do
really?
you? I booked my appointment, yeah. Do we really want to be talking
You probably
about
need to get triple vax to
vaccinating?
get
The
into
people want to
freaking
know.
America.
The people want to
Is
know
Stryker
everyone's
vaccinated?
opinions on vaccinations.
Yeah.
Vaccinations at all time.
Yeah, because
I want to know what everybody thinks about it.
when you turn on the news
So
and
that
the
I know what
radio,
I
you don't
think.
hear enough about it. So I figure we should probably, let the people know.
Talk about it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you guys heard about this thing called vaccines?
Yeah, dude, they're all the rage these days. All
just
the rage.
Before we continue too far here, we're doing a lot of talking over each other, which is going to sound fucking terrible
Yeah.
later. So just
Let's
to be
try not to
We're
conscious
doing
of it.
the It's Always
this out.
Sunny in
Continue.
Philadelphia
Yeah.
technique.
We're shouting.
Everybody talk
We're
at
shouting.
once.
I tried to make a joke about that last time we were down there, but nobody laughed.
So what do we got going on?
I'm used to
What's
it.
going on in the band world? We have a tour coming up.
We do.
Dan put socks on.
I put socks on so that
And they're two different colors.
people wouldn't
What a
see my feet.
They're both Pumas, though.
Not that there's anything wrong with my feet. I just think, yeah.
We just
John
want to
thinks
alienate
there's
our
something
biggest
wrong with your
demographic of like feet people.
The feet people.
Get them out of here.
Dan and Tim both have Puma socks
Bro,
on.
it's Costco. man.
Costco socks.
But what I want to know is who's got Puma pants.
Edit
So
that
we
out.
got a tour with Beast in Black coming up.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Beast in Black?
It's a band.
They are a band. No, they're fucking sick.
Their new album is
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
awesome,
it's
dude.
pretty fucking cool.
It's been on pretty heavy rote in my house.
We
Wrote.
were Striker
Heavy
was
road.
on.
Have you wrote?
It's
You
what
used
you wrote.
a lot of abbreves.
I'd breathe, dude. Got to make things shorter.
What the kids are doing.
Yeah,
Heavy
dude.
scrote.
Kids aren't saying full words these days, so we got to stop with that. We should do a full song that's just all abbreves.
Every word cut in half.
It's all abbreves.
Just so abbreviated.
What's the abbreviation for I?
Yeah, I think so. And then, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully that tour it happens. We're on a roll with
Dude.
the total amount of canceled shows is like got to be
2 years.
pretty
worth of-
high. Pretty freaking high, bro.
Yeah.
Would you count the? Because we had the tour with Unleash the Archers in Europe, which got pushed back,
Mhm.
and then it got pushed back again.
We also had
Did it get pushed back a third time?
I think it was only pushed back twice.
yeah.
Yeah, so there's been 3 bookings, right?
There's
3
also
different
been-
Yeah.
dates.
Yeah.
So would you count each one of those as a new date that was canceled?
Yeah, so that's
I
75
guess.
shows.
Yeah.
Plus all the shows with Dream Evil that never got to happen either.
It's like another 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
Plus some festival stuff.
Bunch of festival stuff. Some
we'll call
which
it
we can't-
100 shows.
It's gotta
Yeah.
be, yeah.
That's like $1 million for us, man. We
Weren't we
lost out on
supposed-
like $1 million.
Million
Yeah,
Monopoly
weren't we supposed to
bucks.
do a tour with Rad or something? Like in 2020?
There was talk.
Don't think
there was
there's
talk,
talk.
but I don't.
Put that out
That
there.
obviously didn't manifest. We weren't putting it into our. What am I trying to say?
I don't know. Schedule? Calendar?
Well, I don't think that was ever confirmed or whatever. Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. Twasn't.
Twasn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, lots of shows canceled. We almost started writing an album. And then
Yeah, we'll
stopped
figure
3
it out.
songs in.
Yeah, we'll figure it out eventually. We're writing some music.
We're getting
Oh yeah,
it.
no, we're writing now. I'm talking beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what the hell was going on then, though. It was weird, man.
No, that sucked ass.
Yeah.
It's no good. This is how we podcast, bro. We got to put the furry cringe video back on because that was like a gold mine of content to laugh about.
So
Oh, you know what? I wanted to talk about because Tim and I have been sending pictures of food back and forth on Instagram and
Wow.
like tour food.
oh,
Haiku reviews, dude.
Tour
which is
food.
pretty much just Taco Bell for us. Like,
No way, man.
Okay, so
We're going to Stuff Rageous.
and that's where in Arizona.
That's in Phoenix, yeah.
oh,
Phoenix.
I love Arizona. Arizona's sweet.
I move away from the mic to swallow.
That's probably smart.
That's what she said.
Dan, you should
bro.
try. You should try putting the mic like right on your throat as you swallow and see what kind of sound it
I
goes.
don't
Full
know.
ASMR.
Yeah. Podcast / ASMR.
When are we doing the
This is
mukbang
what
episode?
four gross dudes sound like.
When are we making a music video with furries in it? When's that gonna happen?
I bet they do it for free. I bet you don't have to pay
Yeah.
Summon
Exposure
the,
bucks.
the furry.
free horde from
yeah.
Edmonton.
Does anybody
Edmonton's
know
gotta be-
anybody who's like kind of legit interested in that sort of thing? Have you ever met anybody who?
No,
I
I wouldn't.
Chris
even,
is, isn't he?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't even speak on that if I knew someone.
No.
Don't want to.
I don't want to be by
Unless they were-
proxy
unless they
in
were-
any way.
Unless they were out of the closet already about it, then it wouldn't be so bad, would it?
The furry closet out of the tickle trunk.
Okay, here's a question. If in some alternate universe each of us was like super into furryism, what animal would you be? Yeah. Is that what it's called, furryism? What animal would you be if
I'd
you
be
were
a
a furry?
dog fox or whatever the fuck John
Dog
said.
fox.
Dog fox.
They're all like half dog, half fox. Dog fox.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell what they are.
Well, is it like? Are they identifying as an actual animal or like a cartoon version of an animal?
I've never seen any
I would-
actual pink dogs, so I'm
Yeah.
starting to think might be a cartoon.
I would imagine there's probably subgenres.
Is
where
there real-
some
like-
people
oh.
are like I'm a real furry. Those cartoon
They dress
furries
up
aren't
like a
the real
real
thing.
wolf.
Yeah,
Like
Anatomically correct.
yeah, dude,
they just
Yeah.
that'd be sick actually.
that'd be pretty weird.
Where the real furries at?
yeah,
Let's
The
start a
real-
new-
The true furries are
Yeah,
the ones that
new
just actually
subculture.
look like a fucking dog or whatever. Like
Yeah. New subculture. We're gonna start it. True furries.
true furry.
TRVE.
Mm.
So
There
it's
you go.
FV.
cult.
you just wear like wolf skins with the
That you
the head.
skinned them yourself. That'd be pretty badass if that was a real
That
furry.
would be yeah.
And you're just Joe Rogan, I think.
yeah.
bro. Fair enough. I don't want to be. I think it would be fun to be a snake if you're a furry, because you'd have your arms and your like legs all just like
Dressed up as a giant dick.
wrapped up in this fucking sleeping bag and,
Oh
then
my
and then this
God.
gnarly fucking viper head.
Be a caterpillar.
That'd be all right. So many
Fucking
legs.
slug. You just like this disgusting like goo.
You leave a trail of slime wherever you
Bro,
go.
that'd be awesome.
my god.
That'd be
You'd
the
have to
best
have-
furry ever.
You'd have to have
Just
this
have
like
slime pockets on
right.
you.
Yeah, you guys have seen
Ziploc bags with slime in it, and just
Totally. You know when you go hiking and you put that backpack on that keeps your water in it, right? You could just
it'd be full of
Camel-
camelback.
Camelback.
Yeah, you could just fill it full of like sex lube, and everywhere you go, it would just secrete this disgusting trail of goo.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's it. If you're gonna be a furry, it's got to be a slug.
Yeah, you gotta go for slug.
Gotta
That's
be a
top.
should we look
slug.
up if there are furry slugs?
S-tier.
I'm gonna look it up right
I
now.
think that's
Furry.
S tier furry slug.
Slimy slug.
Yeah.
furry slug.
Dude.
Let's see what Google says. Google says,
Dogs.
oh, these are just actual furry slugs that are like fuzzy.
That sounds interesting too.
Furry
Oh, like a real furry.
that
furry
is
slugs, like
a
real
slug.
slug.
Like furry adjective, not the noun.
Well, some of
Yeah.
these furry slugs just kind of look like rabbits.
Oh, weird.
Rabbit. Wow.
It's just like a
White
slug
fur.
that's kind of fluffy.
Jeez.
Take a screenshot of that and send it to whoever edits the video so we can put that up.
Okay.
Yeah. Furry slug.
Zoom in on the slug now.
You guys ever pour salt on
Reminder
slugs
to
when you
myself.
were a kid?
You
ever do that before? Or
Maybe.
snails? It's pretty crazy.
I
looking.
remember.
They
remember
just
hitting
shrivel right
ants
up.
with the magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Which I feel bad about now.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
time, I was like, I don't know. I don't care about ants. But now,
Now you don't want to kill stuff anymore.
karma's gonna get me, man.
You never know, dude.
Is the
Never know.
pandemic actually just karma
You're gonna
coming
get
back for the ants that I
maybe,
Nuke
or maybe you're gonna get
fucking-
ambushed one day by like an ant furry. He's just gonna find you in an alleyway after a show one day, and just like all 6 legs pinned you down.
This is the best furry that I
Mandible
can
job.
find that's a slug.
What?
And it's just furry art.
Oh, dude, that's wacky.
Oh, it's like a. It's fucking weird.
But
as hell.
this one has...
that one's. Why are they always ripped?
Yeah.
So that there's still
It's a
sexual,
slug
dude.
that
Oh,
has
yeah,
a
'cause it's
six-pack.
sex thing.
Yeah, hypersexualized. Yeah, yeah. So if you're like an
Fuck.
insect furry, like an ant
Oh,
or
here's a good
something like
one.
that, could you
Here's a
give
good
your
one. We'll
partner
put
a
this one
mandible job?
on screen.
Like,
Why? What the fuck is that? A slug and a rabbit? That's an odd
slab it
couple.
or a rug?
That's weird.
Slab it. I like that. Slab it. Slab it.
New creature.
The slab it. It's just a slimy ass rabbit. Dude.
Slime rabbit.
Slime rabbit. New Pokemon creature. There you go.
So, anyways, my favorite.
Back to this tour.
My favorite food on tour is
Slab it.
of
meat.
the
Sorry.
tubular variety,
No.
Food tubes.
the burrito.
Nah.
It's the finest of
pretty
the
dude.
foods.
Not a Go-Gurt. Tube.
Slurping back some yogurt.
Okay, so we were we got on the Taco Bell feed the beat program where they just gave us like $500 of Taco Bell gift certificates
Those-
that we could only use in the States. And when they shipped them to us in Canada, we had to pay like a crazy amount of duty on them, didn't we?
We did, because it has
Oh.
a value of $500, so we had to pay tax on that.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
that
bunch of
sucked.
duty.
And then we couldn't use them until we went to the States, and so on tour we
Used
ended
them.
up eating a ton of Taco Bell, and it was like
It's pretty sweet.
it was like
It was all right.
I like Taco Bell, but
Not
it
every
was
day.
a lot. Like
Yeah.
I started eating the more salad like
Power Bowl.
ones just because.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Power Bowl was good.
the fresh menu.
Oh wait, this was recently? I thought this was like
2019,
yeah, I thought, or, yeah, recently.
which was like 100 years ago.
I thought this was like way before Pete joined. Like I thought this was
No.
on like one of the first Striker American.
I went
Just
through the
2018
Taco
summer
Bell
tour.
tour. Yep.
the tour of the tacos.
Yeah.
Did you guys have to put Taco Bell logos on like the kick drum? And
No.
I would have.
That would be sweet.
Okay.
powered by Taco Bell.
Throwing burritos
It's like, man, these
into
guys
the
look
crowd.
sick.
Literally.
These guys look unhealthy. Their
Their
sweat
skin
smells
is the
weird.
color of guacamole.
Quesaritos,
Queso.
man.
Queso.
The future.
Yeah, oh, man.
Quesaritos and Crunch Wraps.
There was a lot of nights where the designated driver was having a bad time in the Taco Bell drive-through, trying to like get the order in.
Oh yeah,
Everybody's just fucking screaming in the back
yelling
of the
it at
van.
him. Shut up one at a time.
Like, what do you fucking want? Shut the fuck up. Oh man,
Yeah,
it's pretty great.
This is good. What kind of food sponsor do we want next time?
Taco Bell.
You want another Taco
I
Bell?
want
Popeyes.
I want a
oh,
Rudy's barbecue fucking sponsor, dude. That shit's sick. But that's only Texas, isn't it?
I
Where's
don't
that
even know what
elsewhere?
Rudy's
Rudy's?
barbecue.
Rudy's barbecue.
The fuck is that?
We went in Texas like 3 times. It's like the biggest
Think you
fucking
dreamed that,
brisket
dude.
barbecue.
You mean Black's barbecue?
No,
I think
we
it was
only
black
went
as
to one. We went
Rudy's.
to-
I'm following them on Instagram. They got like a red and yellow logo.
I think we did go to that.
Yeah, dude. It
I
was
remember-
amazing.
For some reason, I
least
remember going there, and then outside there was like a ton of police cars.
Yes, there was. At
Good.
one time. Yep.
What's it called? Chili's?
Rudy's. Rudy's.
Rudy's.
It's either Rudy's or Ruby's.
Oh, maybe it's Ruby's.
Could be Ruby's.
Ruby
Like-
Tuesday? Isn't that a thing?
It is a thing.
I mean,
But
all you'd have to do is
different.
turn the B around or the D around, and it be one or the other.
Bro.
Bruh.
I'm a linguist. I know these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about chicken fried steaks? Has anyone had one?
Chicken fried steak.
No.
Does that mean
I
they
haven't had one.
hire a chicken to fry the steak for you? Like
No.
no. Oh.
They fry it like they would fried chicken. So it's like a battered steak that they deep fry.
Oh shit! Can you get
I've
that
never had that.
Portuguese style, dude?
I don't even know what that means.
Portuguese style chicken? You never had Portuguese style like rotisserie chicken?
I guess
This
not.
shit is great, dude. It's like spicy, but
So what
not
is it?
quite spicy.
So again, what is it?
Portuguese. I think it's mostly the sauce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's great.
What's the
Those
sauce?
Portuguese chickens are not different than
I don't think so.
Canadian
No.
chickens, for example.
Yeah.
There's got to be a bit of a difference, right? Like it's
Well,
not like
maybe,
there's
yeah.
one
Canadian chickens are
species-
colder.
There's no. It's not one species of chicken, right?
There's
Right.
probably some
There's
genetically
different, like-
modified super chicken.
Yeah,
The
well,
world's most enormous
Just
breasts.
huge chicken tits.
bro,
Huge
every
chicken
day I
breasts.
think I should be a vegetarian. I like
Think
see,
so?
you know, you see like videos on
Yeah.
YouTube, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, man, I
Meat
gotta
is
stop.
murder, dude.
I gotta stop eating fucking meat, and then I never do.
Yeah, me neither.
You just got to get an air fryer and then get some tofu.
I think we
Fire it
should
up.
really probably get into the whole growing meat and eating that thing. I mean, if you don't have to kill anything and then you just get to eat it anyway, it's pretty sweet, dude. Everybody wins.
Do you mean growing
Happy
meat?
cows, happy people.
Growing meat is in a lab?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But
I
grown
would eat
from
lab meat.
actual animal cells, right? Like, you know.
exists.
Yeah. Then you
It's
could
just
try human
super
meat
expensive,
too.
yeah.
I think we've been on this topic before.
Man,
Yeah,
once
I
it's
think I saw something on
human
Reddit recently where there's a company that has celebrity meat and they're
Oh, that's
making like
fucked
celebrity
up.
sausage.
Dude.
Like so, you could like it's like
Yeah, it's like
the
meat
human
grown from like
meat.
Brad Pitt or whatever, and then they make sausage out of it.
Yeah, but doesn't cannibalism mess with your brain or something?
Yeah. It's supposed
Prion
to.
disease.
Yeah.
You could get like, you could have like Angelina Jolie bees or whatever.
God damn.
You tried.
It was almost there, you know.
Okay, well, what is the?
Who do you think is your favorite tasting celebrity?
Who would
which
taste the
celebrity
best?
would taste the best as a sausage?
I don't know. I feel like they probably rub.
Chris Farley, obviously.
I feel like they probably all rub all kinds of like products all over their bodies. You know, smooth
Well,
their
this would be
skin and do all
cloned
that.
cloned meat
I
from
guess
the
yeah.
celebrity.
This is true.
So it would be
Who do you think
purely
would-
based on their
I
genetics.
don't know who looks
Yeah.
like they'd taste
Chris
good.
Farley.
Chris
High
Farley.
fat content.
I don't know if they
Therefore
could
juicy.
be
I don't know, man.
harvesting
You want
him,
more of the
though.
marbled meat, you know, where the fat's more marbled in with the actual.
Who's got the most Kobe style beef?
Yeah,
Or-
dude.
Kobe.
Oh.
Kobe.
Kobe
James
beef,
Corden.
yeah.
James
I don't know.
Corden.
Corden.
I feel like the Rock would
The
be.
C.
The Rock
the
would
British
taste
guy,
like
yeah.
a nice
The
barbecue
singer,
brisket.
He does the
Probably.
yeah,
the
Yeah.
karaoke.
thing. Yeah.
The Rock, man.
Those are fucking lame.
That,
He'd be good.
oh,
He'd be
that'd
like
so
barbecue
tough.
brisket. Barbecue brisket, dude. But not if you eating his like his butt or something. It'd probably be a bit better.
I don't think his arms are any softer than his butt, dude.
You probably want to eat
Let's
somebody.
ask him.
who-
Somebody
What's
get
the
a hold of the
choice
Rock
really
and
well?
ask
What's
him
the
what's
choice
softer.
cut of a human? Like, what's the prime rib of a human?
I don't know. Probably like your ass or something.
I would think it'd probably be your thigh or something, wouldn't it?
Maybe a peck. I got
peck,
big
yeah.
beefy pecs.
Fucking
The
chicken
mom
fried
flap.
peck.
Yeah, the white meat. So
Right.
Pete's answer is The Rock. He
A kill
thinks The Rock.
switch on his mic.
He's too old.
Yeah, I think the Rock would probably be pretty tasty. He seems like
It'd be too lean.
Way too tough.
too tough.
want a
too
soft
muscular,
body.
Yeah, you'd be chewing for
yeah, he could be
hours.
You
right,
want a
could be right.
soft.
He'd be a
soft
jaw
body.
workout. That guy.
Be like a
John-
beef jerky style.
Yeah.
Thing.
That could
Yeah.
be good.
You have to
Dwayne the
smoke
Rock
'em.
Johnson
Jerky.
Smoked rock.
smoked jerky.
So, Jonna, who would you be your who would be your celebrity sausage pick?
I already said Chris Farley.
Chris Farley. He's dead though. We can't
Oh.
harvest his cells.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Why not?
No.
I'm sure there's a hair floating around somewhere.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we want his like butt meat or something.
Okay, next,
Farley's butt meat.
I'm gonna stay on that train of physique and go Jack Black.
Ah.
Well, that could be good.
Yeah. Could be all right.
I think he'd make a good sausage.
But,
Do you think-
like,
do you think
okay,
guys
so
would taste better or girls would taste
Can they
better?
I don't
just
know.
make just like a mass of muscle for you to eat?
Yeah, I
Or
think so.
do they have to like clone an entire version of them and like
chop
raise a clone and then kill a clone?
Chop,
Because that
chop.
could be problematic. I think.
Well, if you don't grow it with a brain, like if
yeah,
you,
I think it's just like a mass of cells.
For some reason, in my mind, I'm thinking like you have like a a full-sized Chris Farley, but it's like 3 feet tall. For some reason, that's
not full size.
That's the image in my head.
So it fits in the oven, right?
Yeah, like it's like
a human, put it in a crock pot,
the
an
size
air
of a
fryer.
turkey or something.
It's kind of like a lobster. It screams when you're cooking it.
Oh, shit.
Terrible.
All right, Dan. So who would be your sausage? Who's your celebrity
Sausage of choice.
Yeah.
Sausage of choice. I don't know.
I'm gonna change mine from The Rock to Sarah Silverman.
Sarah
I
Silverman.
feel like she'd be tasty,
All right.
and she's funny. So you'd probably
This
get,
tastes a little funny.
exactly
God damn.
Laughing as it goes down.
Celebrity.
tickles my esophagus. Or no, I don't breathe it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't have a really good answer for this one.
Tickles my
I don't
throat
think.
hole.
I was thinking like the guy who plays what's his name who plays Hannibal Lecter because it would be like funny.
Oh,
That'd be like
that'd be karma.
Yeah. Ironic.
he could brand.
Ironic sausage.
It'd be a great brand thing for that.
Hannibal Lecter's human sausage.
Yeah,
Hannibal's cannibal sausage.
Yeah, and it's like what's his name from the movie? Human. Goddamn name.
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins,
yeah.
Anthony.
Some aged sausage.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim, what is your choice?
Well, everybody's said
Ariana
dudes,
Grande.
so I'm gonna go
I said
for a
Sarah
lady.
Silverman.
I think Katy Perry sausage would be really good.
Ooh, you're probably right. Yeah.
Probably.
Seems wholesome.
What do you guys think Britney Spears sausage would taste like?
Probably her dad.
I guess because they're related. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. Man, that Instagram shit is wild.
Everything.
Like, what
Yeah.
is going on there? She's cutting loose.
Yep.
Big
Yeah.
time.
Wow. No kidding, eh?
I mean, she's
Why couldn't
basically-
she have done? Oh, sorry, dude. You go ahead.
I was just gonna say she's like basically like the boomer stereotype that just got social media for the first time and
Yeah.
doesn't know how to do it yet.
It's like, why couldn't she have done that like when I was 15 and using her pictures for?
Because she
things
wasn't
other
born
than
yet.
music.
Yeah.
Ooh,
She wasn't born yet.
unsavory.
She's older than we. She's older than me, I think. Well, I don't know. How old is Britney Spears? Can we find that out right now?
Jamie, pull that up.
I think
Jamie.
she just
Young
turned 40.
Tim, pull this
Young
up.
Tim.
What's that?
I think she just turned 40.
She's turned 40.
Yeah,
oh,
December.
Right. She's Simon age, dude.
Curtains.
She's not.
Britney
I
Spears.
think she's older than that.
Nope.
All right.
She's at least a year or two older than me.
Britney Spears, born December 2nd, 1981, age 40 years.
2 years older than me.
shit.
Sweet.
So there you go.
Wild.
Chonky MILF action, bro.
God damn. Oh man.
Britney Spears is a chonky MILF now, dude.
She's not even chonky.
It's not a bad
She's not
thing.
even chonky,
She's
bro.
not, she's not really chonky, I guess, yeah. She's kind of pillowy soft looking. Like
Pillowy.
what is it?
Alright, this is getting
Ermin
weird.
Ultra or whatever? What's that toilet paper called?
Cut this out. Cut this out.
Skin.
Okay, so speaking of toilets, one thing that I was thinking
Here we
of
go. This has
for-
got to be a
for
record.
content is that we would essentially, just for like 20 minutes or something, we would go in like a circle sort of and ask one person a question.
Mhm.
So it'd be like John asks Pete a question, then Dan asks
Oh.
Pete a question, then Tim asks Pete a question.
Cool.
And we just keep on that cycle, but it would be on one topic each that
Right.
one of us would be like a product expert or whatever on. So for example,
Okay.
mine could be you guys asked me about bidets, right?
Right.
And that would give us like, I don't know, 20 minutes of content or something of us
Sweet.
talking about something.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
and
want
then
to
Pete
ask
could
you
do,
about the bidet.
well, it doesn't have to be a bidet, right? It could be anything.
Do it for the fans, Dan.
Okay. So,
All right. So yeah,
who are we interrogating first?
Yeah. What's going on here? And
Well-
what are we asking them about?
We could ask Pete questions about Japan.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah, let's do it.
so
Maybe should we have
Pete,
say something about what we're
how
gonna do here?
Pete? How did you? We'll just send it. How did you get to Japan? What was the?
Plane. Next question.
Yeah, airplane.
Can you take a boat?
I rode a shark halfway there.
Why did you go? Why'd you go?
Why'd I go to Japan? Oh man, yeah. I mean, that's it. All started with heavy metal, like everything else in my life does. I guess I got super stoked on a couple Japanese bands.
Which ones?
Sex Machine Guns was probably one of the very first ones. X Japan, of course, was another. I knew about Loudness already, but I was fascinated with the fact that they sing in Japanese, and I couldn't understand any of it, but it all sounded so exotic to me. So I kind of got right into it, and they were dressing up like makeup and fucking huge hair and wacky clothes, and I was like, man, this is the shit, right? So I explored a little more, found a few more bands that I got really into, and then I found myself wanting to know what they were saying. So for fun, I picked up some Japanese, like grammar books and vocab books and shit, and just started learning. And then I just ran with it. And then 10 years later, I was in Japan, gigging with half of these bands that I liked, and it was an adventure. It was sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Sweet.
You were there 8 years?
8 years, yeah.
Okay.
What's your question?
My question is...
That's 2 questions now,
Yeah,
Jono.
I get
Yeah.
3 now.
You're pigging out on the questions, bro.
Yeah.
Gorf.
hog.
Question Gorfin.
Well, I mean, you would have a pretty good understanding of just like, actual living there. It's not like a 1 year kind of working there thing.
Oh, I
Like,
was immersed.
Yeah. So, if someone was to travel there now, like, what would be something that a tourist should avoid? Like, what's the kind of the stuff that, everyone does this, that's fine, but here's the really interesting stuff.
It depends what you like. I mean, if you're going to Japan because you love anime, then you go to the big nerd district and check out all the anime stuff.
Is that what it's really called?
Yeah, the nerd district going forth.
Yeah, even in Japanese, I think you'd probably call it a nerd neighborhood. Sure. But it depends what you're into. Anywhere you go, the food's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
And even like your go-to tourist destinations, like go see all the temples, go climb Mount Fuji, all that shit's pretty rad, man. Everything in Japan's pretty dope to check out if you've never seen it before. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But if you really want to check out something wacky that's off the beaten path, in Tokyo, there's a place called Asadachi, which literally translates to morning wood. It is a restaurant. And their specialty is serving strange and kind of gross things. So, like, you could get, like, barbecued salamander on a stick, or, like, turtle hot pot, or, like, drink snake alcohol. And it's just weird stuff, right?
Some of those sound okay.
It's supposed to be really good for your, like, stamina as a guy, like, these kinds of foods or whatever. But there's some weird stuff. Frog sashimi.
That's how you get into fucking, they're like killing tigers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiger penis.
It's like bullshit
Tiger penis.
about stamina or whatever.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if that's true. But I think it's just a novelty that you go and eat weird shit, right?
Yeah.
So if you're into some weird stuff, that might be a cool place to check out.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I guess for my question, did you ever ride sick motorcycles in Japan, like in Akira?
I had a motorcycle in Japan.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
What kind was it?
It was a tiny little mini Honda Magna. So it was like barely 100 cc, but and it was super small, but it looked like a hog. So it was like a mini American bike hog, and I ripped around Tokyo on that all the time.
How fast can you go?
Well, legally?
Yeah, what's the speed? Is it like the Autobahn?
What's the
You can
speed
just
limit in
frigging
Japan? Hey, I never even
sand
thought
it?
about that.
Yeah. Well, within the city, it's generally 50 or 60 until you get to the really small neighborhood roads, and then it's probably like 40, I figure.
Do they do miles per hour?
No, it's kilometers.
It's kilometers?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just on the other side of the road, though, right? So that was a bit of
right.
getting used to, for sure. But yeah, it's generally, I don't know, 50, 60. And then, but when you get onto the big highways, it's like 100. I think it's not much different than here.
Mm.
The only thing is there's a lot of pay highways in Japan. If you want to get on the highway and ride on the highway, you got to pay a toll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Shitty.
motorbikes in Japan are cheaper to get around and a whole lot more fun.
Are there lots of scooters there?
Hell yeah.
Sweat.
Scooter zone.
Some people trick them out too. Like you'll get like super crazy custom jobs on these tiny little scooters. Guys running around like fucking Pikachu tail off the back and shit. I'm serious. Some people get right into that.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dan, what do you want to know about Japan, man?
What else is there to know about Japan? what was the worst part about living in Japan?
Ooh, that's a good question. The worst part about my personal experience or just general?
In general, because I mean, the personal stuff is like, anything can happen. But like, like just in general, what was like the thing that was like shitty?
And I think this is probably something Japanese folks, I don't want to speak for them, but would also say is probably a difficult thing about Japanese society and culture is the extreme conformity and work style. It's like, it's not even necessarily working super hard. It's just working super long and not being allowed to go home until your superiors are ready to go home, which sucks because your superiors quite often, and this is in the heavy metal industry too, like there's insane amount of like status that you have to be conscious of. Like if it has this person been, I think we got a bit of it in the music industry elsewhere too, but like this person has been doing this for longer than I have, so I have to speak to him differently than somebody who is doing it less time than me, But it's very much more exaggerated over there than here, I think. So that that can be stressful, and just the fact that you can't go home until the people above you have gone home, and most of the time the people above you are older, married, don't want to go home to their wives, so they just stay at work, right? So now you have to stay there and suffer because these people don't want to go home either, right? So, that can be frustrating. And, conformity isn't the most rock and roll thing in the world, right? So,
conform.
I suppose
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Conformity.
But then on the other side of it, too, I mean, like, people have an intense respect for each other, and things just generally go smoothly because nobody's being an idiot to anybody, because it's not cool to
ostracized.
It's not cool to fuck with people or get in people's way, I suppose.
I read that the word ostracized came from like a town. I think it was called
Austriacized?
Austra or something, something like that. And it was like every year they would vote someone out of the city. So it was like whoever was the shittiest, they would just like vote them out, and that's where that ostracized.
They'd vote them to Australia, and that's where ostracized come from. Australia-sized, bro.
Well, like how funny is that of like a thing? You're like you have like a city, and then every year you do a vote, and everybody votes on who they think is the shittiest, and whoever gets the most votes. So if you're like the biggest prick in the city, you just get booted out.
That could be kind of cool, actually.
Because then you do whatever it takes not to be
as
an
long
as you
asshole,
want to stay in the city. You have
You just got to be the second shittiest asshole.
Yeah.
You always got to make sure there's someone worse than you.
Yeah. There'd be people sabotaging each other to like make other people shittier than them.
And then they'd get
attack. Then they'd get found out that they were trying to make this other person shittier, so that would make them the shittiest.
Yeah, you get voted out, man.
Yeah, it'd be extreme blackmail going on there.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Yeah,
Not like us Alberta folk.
Yeah.
Who has the weirder rednecks, BC or Alberta?
I think it's probably BC.
I think so too.
The warmer it gets,
Yeah.
the weirder people get. I think
I grew up
until
in
it gets
that
really
area,
warm, and then they don't get weird. Because it's like 30 degrees every day. Nobody's being weird in that kind of weather.
Well, it depends where you are in BC for that kind of weather.
Yeah.
I guess, it's true.
BC has some wild rednecks. They're more like
I know a few
the people that go off grid. And they're like,
I'm growing weed out here in the mountains.
Turn it into a Sam Squatch.
That sounds fine.
Growing weed in the mountains?
Yeah, I guess that's not that
great.
big of a
Pretty chill,
deal.
actually. Yeah.
20 years ago, it would've been
I got
weird.
plenty of good redneck friends from BC. Man, there's some good rednecks out there.
Right. So, are we famous yet?
Yeah,
Did
as the
this
royalty
podcast
check.
go
Did we
gold?
ask everybody a question yet, though? No,
No,
we
just
still
Pete.
got. We still got. We did. Dan, was that yours then, Dan?
We
Who
can
would
ask
you-
Jono about stonks.
Oh. Yeah, we
Sure.
could. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know. Fuck all about those things.
All right, Jono.
What do you think of a
stonks.
question for Jono and his stonks?
Now that the world is changing, what's up with these stocks?
Stonks.
That's the question.
Okay, so
It's pretty
what do you
vague.
do? What do you
what is
do?
Stonks. They only go up.
Yeah.
No, that is a
What's
great
the
question,
deal
really.
with
I mean, if you take it literally, what is up with these stocks? Like, 'cause I want to know because I want to buy them.
Okay. What was your actual question, Dan?
What do you do?
Yeah.
Like me personally.
You're day trading.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what I do is I
When
Trade
is the
Monday for
IRS
Tuesday.
coming for you?
my
Cancel this
name
part.
is not Jono. It is.
Send
no.
it to Jesus, care of the Pentagon.
So basically, all I do is I look for stocks that have overnight, like, published something, or like early in the morning have published something, like a biotech company finds like a new treatment for cancer or some new medication for whatever, or there's some FDA approval for this new kind of food, or two companies merge or whatever. That usually creates excitement around the company. A bunch of people buy in, causing the stock price to shoot up. And then the more people that see that, the more people that buy in. And so you just hop in on those, and you can go
And you
for
just
the
ride it up a little bit and then get off.
Yep, basically. And so, you know, I kind of have a very specific strategy of when I'm getting in, when I'm getting out, because it's with this kind of stuff, you never know how high it's going to go before it starts going back down, because it can
Right.
only go so high before the person that bought in right at the beginning is like, yeah, I'm good, I'm going to sell. And then, you know, that starts to turn the direction, or like turn the direction. So that's what I do. I just,
Seems a bit risky.
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
so is
I knew it
anything
was, but-
investing wise, but
Yeah, I suppose,
if you
yeah.
know what you're doing,
So
you
is
can rig the
walking
odds in your favor.
outside, bro. You could
Yep.
get hit by a bus.
That's true. You could choke on a chicken bone eating fucking KFC, dude.
Chicken
Or
bone.
PFK if you're in Quebec. You know?
Yep.
So that's
Kentucky Fried
Yeah, that's
Kicking,
cool.
dude.
That's neat.
All right. So for my question, Dogecoin, buy some of it or all of it?
Yeah.
Cryptos. Are you fucking with cryptos?
Are you fucking into crypto coins, bud?
Not yet. It is something I'm slowly learning about. Like, I don't want to hop in and lose a bunch of money right off the bat just because I don't understand how it works. Because with crypto, like, so with what I do, you know, there's a cause for it to be going up. Like, there's a reason why something is, the price is fluctuating.
Because people
With-
want it.
Yeah, but with crypto,
Because people want it.
yeah,
Same
but
thing.
but that can change from day to day.
It's like Beanie Babies.
Like the amount of
They're Beanie Babies. They're friggin' magic cards. They're basically just shiny Charizard cards.
That's a great
You
example,
want it.
because then one day they're randomly not worth anything for no good reason.
Like
other than
Pogs.
people have just decided
Yeah.
independently that they don't want it anymore. So
Nobody's going to do that with like a cancer research company. Oh, this isn't cool anymore. Get the
Never
fuck
know.
out
Man,
of
this
here.
cancer medicine just isn't cool anymore.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
yeah,
Huh.
I mean, I'm not in the crypto world yet, but it's something I'm looking into.
Doge
cool,
coins,
man.
man.
Yeah,
Sweet.
exposure bucks.
Meme coins. Exposure bucks. Yeah, if anybody wants to get in on the ground floor, strike your
bucks.
exposure bucks, digital coins,
Sweet.
whatever. NFT
Exposure
coins.
actually starts making money.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
You could have,
I like the
EXPR.
sounds of that. Shouldn't it
Is it-
only be 3 letters?
or
Or no, 'cause
crypto,
Doge.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I think
Yeah,
you
never
can-
mind.
Doge is DOG.
Yeah, it's true.
I know in
yeah.
just like
and
the normal,
Bitcoin,
in the normal
BUTT.
stock world, you can do 5.
Can you?
Like 5 letter things.
Okay, shit.
EXPC.
Stocks ain't a 4-letter word no more, bud.
No, wait. Exposure bucks.
I guess it never was.
EXPBU.
X.
Yeah.
Expa.
EXPBX.
E-bucks.
There you go.
Or yeah,
X-bucks.
E-bucks. That could be good too.
X-bucks.
Or
EBUX.
E-bucks.
X bucks.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're
What?
just trying to say Christmas.
Sounds like you can't say Xbox because you're
Yeah.
drunk. I buy some Xbox.
Oh no.
I need some exposure bucks.
Sweet.
Exposure bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. What would be amazing if that was a cryptocurrency that started being used to pay artists?
Oh, dude.
And
yeah.
it was actually worth money.
Yeah. Yes.
That would be hilarious.
That would be awesome.
They're like, oh, okay, we're actually paying artists in exposure bucks now.
Sweet.
Maybe that's gonna be the new coin that they used to pay out on like Spotify and
Yeah.
Apple Music instead
Oh,
of
they just
actual
stopped.
like
Yeah.
zero
It'll be like
point zero
NFTs,
001
but
of
for
a
music.
cent. They give you one exposure buck.
Oh, that'd be a crazy way to start a whole new currency.
Yeah.
is like you just start paying artists in that, and then all the artists are like, all we have is these exposure
All we have are
bucks.
these. Oh, I lost my exposure buck wallet. Whoops. Oh no. Guess I can't buy groceries this week.
There was a guy
Back
that
to the
happened
norm.
to like right.
Yeah, he got
like,
locked out of
Yeah,
his
the last time there was the
Yeah, isn't he in the
Bitcoin
UK
boom.
or something? And he sent a computer to the dump, and then he bought the whole dump, and he's been looking for it. I heard this on the news.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else, but this
That's
is
crazy.
Continue.
Yeah, so this guy, he like had a shit ton of Bitcoin or whatever from like when Bitcoin just first started. He just had like several thousand coins just for shits and giggles. And then he like forgot about it and then like sold the computer, or no, I think he threw it out. And then so it went to a dump, and then Bitcoin exploded, and he's like, "Oh shit. I had like a bazillion Bitcoins on this hard drive." And then he's like, "Oh shit, I threw it out."
Oh,
And
no.
I think he made money on Bitcoin like this. That was just one of his old computers, but
Yeah.
he made money on Bitcoin. He's like, "Oh shit, I got to go find that." So he had enough money. So what he did is he bought the dump, and then he's just like sifting through the entire dump, because I think he was from like some small town in the UK or something. So he just bought the whole dump site, and he's been like forensically digging through it to try and find his hard
Dude.
drive.
But
You know what that's
it's
like?
not tied to a computer.
yeah, like your wallet will go.
Oh, your wallet
if
is
you have
Your
a
ledger.
if you have
Yeah.
an actual wallet like
Yeah.
on your computer, then you need the.
It's not just stored in like the cloud or something.
That's
no,
like
I mean
the-
it could be if you wanted it to, but most people, the most secure
Sure,
is to
yeah.
have it on your hard drive, bro.
You know what that's like? That's like when you accidentally throw away your bag of weed in the garbage, and then you're trying to find it the next day, and you're like, "Oh fuck, did I throw it in the garbage
Very
because I was so stoned?" But it's like
Relatable.
exponentially larger scale story,
Relatable.
you know. But yeah, I feel
We're gonna
that.
bring it back to the people so they can understand.
Yeah.
People coin,
So I guess,
bro.
I guess my question for Jono would be like, are you rich yet? And if not, when are you gonna be? From stock.
When you get your own tour band,
Yeah, dude. When are we buying
Crazy.
a cool tour bus?
I mean, it's all relative. So I mean, I don't know. I'm not Bezos rich, that's for sure.
pockets
That's,
are fat.
I mean, I'm definitely
Fat
not even the
pocket
richest
boy.
person in the band.
Fat pocket
No.
boy.
Shit, that's probably. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
that would be that other guy.
Yeah,
Someone,
not anymore.
Someone
anyway.
other person. So aside from that other person, it's like a battle for last place. Who's
Who
the
can be
wealthiest?
the poorest?
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
the
know. I think.
fastest.
Oh no, Jono doesn't have a house, guys. I was gonna say everybody's a homeowner, but me.
No, I'm not a
I'm,
homeowner.
I'm a
not
homeowner.
anymore.
I'm a homeowner.
He's a homeowner.
You're a what? I'm a
homo number.
Don't cut that in the wrong place.
Homeowner. He's a homeowner. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm second place? Let's go.
Rich boy.
I'm second place.
So,
Okay.
Cool story. Huh?
We got two
questions for Tim.
more. Tim.
Oh,
What is your expertise of choice?
Is going on with your bed?
it's glorious.
Your
Sleep maxing. I'm a sleep
Explain-
maxer.
Explain what you're doing to sleep max.
Okay,
Yeah.
so first things first, new bed. So, what is it? The good advice is always invest in the things that keep you, that's the things that separate you from the ground. So like shoes, tires, and your bed. So you spend so long in your bed. So I got a dank ass mattress from Sleep Country.
Shout out Sleep Country.
Shout out to Sleep Country. I'm gonna go there after this because I got. I just had second Christmas because my mom had COVID over Christmas, so we just had Christmas now.
Yeah, that's ball.
Got some Sleep Country gift cards. So, anyways,
What a thing to get. Who
bro,
would ever
Sleep
think?
Max.
That's
So you
funny.
get a sweet ass bed.
Yeah.
So mine is like super fluffy and it has the memory foam on top already,
Nice.
which is sweet. But you can also buy just memory foam toppers, which I highly recommend. Those are sweet too.
Memory foam is sweet.
And anyways, so then
shout out
memory foam.
When are they gonna make mammary foam, dude? I want to sleep on
That'd be pretty sweet, actually.
Yeah, dude, sleeping on a bed made of boobs.
It's like a water bed, dude. It's basically a water bed.
Wait.
Just like this.
Member water
Incredibly
beds.
uncomfortable.
Member water beds. Well, check out this concept: colostomy bed.
Colostomy. Well, you wouldn't have to leave to like pee or
You don't need a
whatever.
septic
But you wouldn't be
tank
able to sleep
anymore.
on it comfortably until you've already filled it up, which would probably take at least a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to pop your colostomy bed.
Okay, so you got a memory foam mattress.
Sorry, yeah, my bad. We got off topic there a little bit.
So,
We do
anyways,
that
you
every
get your
now and
sweet
then.
ass mattress. So mine still has pocket coils. So you got to get the pocket coils.
That just sounds.
And then the memory foam on top. Anyways, and then after that, I got a dank ass bamboo sheets, baby.
holy crap.
So bamboo is the
Sonic bed.
it's environmentally friendly because it regrows so fast.
Very
B,
conscious of
It's
you.
basically like silk, but easier to
Yeah.
wash.
Damn.
I have
so
some
it's
too. They're actually sick. I
Yeah.
Bamboo
Oh,
sheets.
fuck.
eh?
We're the last guys in the
Yeah.
band to have
yeah,
bamboo
it's
sheets.
like sleeping
Fuck.
in a
man.
cloud. And then I got
Dude.
2 new comforters or duvets, and I also got the bamboo duvet covers. So it's super soft and fluffy.
You hear
And I-
that, girls?
Yeah.
You need a comfy place to sleep? Tim's bed.
There you go. And if you have the
We fall apart,
bamboo pillowcases, which I do, obviously, it's better for your hair and stuff because, like, if you have cotton sheets, they can they like rub on your hair and they create like friction. So you get like if you're a longer haired individual,
I am.
you'll get more like split ends and shit on cotton
Huh.
sheets. So if you get something smooth like
Literally
silk or
wealth of
bamboo,
knowledge here.
Yeah. Wow.
it's better on your hair. So fun fact. There you go.
Jeez,
Damn.
Wow.
And you have like less allergens that get trapped in it and shit. So like your fucking gross, disgusting farts and body oils and like if you sneeze and your like skin is boogers and shit, it's less. It's more hypoallergenic. Fun
Damn.
fact.
cool, dude.
According to Sleep Country, and then I also have some sweet ass pillows.
Cool. I have a question about this. How much money do you think has been sunk into your sleeping apparatus?
Oh, several $1,000s at this point.
Yeah. Hey. Wow.
I think my mattress was. I got a wicked deal on it because it was like around the start of COVID, and so apparently all the like mattress companies were just fucked because nobody was buying mattresses. People were like, oh, why
Odd.
should I buy?
that
yeah.
seems weird. Yeah.
more-
Everybody's spending way more time in their bed. I feel like I did.
Yeah, but it's like disposable income. So if someone has a bed and they're like laid off and they don't know what's going on, they probably wouldn't.
I'm going to buy a bed.
Yeah.
Fair
So,
enough.
anyways, there's some wicked deals on beds. So I got a premium pimped out bed. I think I bought the second most expensive bed at Sleep Country.
Damn, dude.
I tried them all out at 3 different Sleep Countries, and I went to all the different sleep stores, tried them all out, and I was just like, oh yeah, this
Holy.
one's the best.
Like all night, he broke in and
Oh, yeah.
slept on each one.
Farted in every single bed.
Yeah, this one reflects farts. So you need the fart reflector for sure. That's
like-
another thing. You need the mattress protectors
Yeah.
Yep.
to reflect the farts.
And also in case you pee the bed.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 It's come in handy a few times if you know what I mean.
I thought of a great way. I thought of a great way to you know how it sucks to break up with a girl when you know like the relationship's kind of ending, but you're like, fuck, I gotta break up with her. This sucks, right? Nobody likes that, right? It's not fun.
Okay.
So I thought of a great way to do it. You know, it's a bit like gaslighting, so you know, it's not
a bit toxic.
It's not great. It's
Marker
not
this.
great,
Poison or
but
drink every day.
it's not great.
little
but
bit of
they die.
arsenic in her eggs.
no. You don't hurt her in any way. That would be heinous. You don't do that. But what you do
You
is
just
you
get
wait
her
till
to
you're
hurt herself.
you wait till you wait till you're both sleeping in bed and she's fast asleep. Yeah, go ahead, mark it if you want.
I did.
She's on low asleep.
Wait till you're both
7 right now.
you wait till you're both fast asleep and you know you just pee on her crotch and then you wake her up and tell her she pissed the bed. That's it. It's over. We're done.
I cannot be with
You know.
someone who pisses the bed.
Yeah. Don't you think? It's a great way to get it over with and done, right? Like you need an excuse to break up with her, you know.
And you get to pee on someone.
And you get to pee on her crotch, dude. It's fucking win-win situation. Yeah, man.
Damn.
What do you think?
There's probably easier ways You can
Yeah,
poop
you
on it.
Just
That'd
be
be
honest.
easier.
You can just be fucking honest.
Just be honest.
Just
What?
be
Nobody
fucking
does
honest, bro.
Sweet.
that. Yeah.
So Tim,
Yes.
in your experience, for blackout curtains, how many are too many? Like, at what point?
I just live in the basement.
I
Does
know.
that mean when you get blackout drunk and it's fucking curtains?
It's curd.
blackout, comma curtains.
yeah, dude.
Now,
Curtains spelled
how
with a
many
B.
is too many? Because I mean,
I don't have experience with
He
that.
has no experience with it. He
Like a
just
curtain.
told
Oh,
he
you just
sleeps
have
in a
tinfoil.
basement.
what do you have
Well-
in your windows?
There's
The tinfoil.
a roof tile. So like from the drop ceiling,
Yeah.
there's one that was cut perfectly to the window, like above my computer, and then in the our jam room, the window is tinfoiled, and there's also the blinds,
The
pull down
tinfoil
blinds.
eunuch.
Damn, there you go.
But apparently, tinfoil on the inside of a window is dangerous if it gets lots of sunlight, because the sun comes in and can heat up the window, and then it's immediately reflected back out, which heats up the window twice as much. So there's a possibility it can crack. Fun fact.
Ooh, is that right? Tinfoil.
It's true.
learning.
Yeah. I
Learning.
knew that you were this knowledgeable.
This is a
I'm
pretty
knowledgeable
educational.
about
This is gonna be a pretty
everything.
educational.
I just doom scroll
podcast.
Reddit all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we file this under the like educational podcast
Yeah.
like genre?
Yeah, it'll
Things
be
I learned on
tagged-
Reddit.
A wealth of.
tagged as educational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Content for kids.
Yes.
Ooh, I don't know if we, yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah.
Next
Hey
thing,
kids,
kids
this
listen
is
to our.
what you don't want to grow up to be.
Yeah, kids who listen to our parents are gonna be pissed because they're like peeing all over each other in bed after they listen to the Striker podcast. You know, fuck.
That's not going to make any sense if we cut it out.
Oh, that's true. You're gonna have to
All
cut
right,
both
cut that
parts
too,
out.
cut that too.
I see. I'm just making it harder to cut everything
Psych,
out.
we're just not going to cut anything.
Pete's talking about
Too
pissing on
safe.
people again.
Hey, okay. Has anybody else in this band ever peed on anybody?
I peed on someone.
You peed on somebody before?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, cut this.
We can ask Dan things.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Let's
we
do that.
still
Answer
haven't
the
done
question
the.
yet.
Yeah, he's sitting over there patiently waiting for his
Come on,
turn.
guys, ask me about something. What's
Jeez,
it like
go
to
with
be
we could do
fucking
dog
sick?
stuff. I wanted something cooler.
Tell us about your organizational mastery
Dude, plugins.
in a warehouse.
No.
What's the best way to
No,
organize
I will not
good.
answer
boxes?
these questions.
Plugins.
Put them in a
Dan,
pile.
what's your favorite plugin? Your favorite plugin for, I don't know, audio plugin, and why?
Favorite audio?
If you had to pick one
plugin.
favorite, that's impossible, isn't it?
SSL EQ, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I
You're
don't know.
not a Pro Q guy,
No, it's too expensive,
It
and I
is.
don't.
I know.
I don't crack plugins.
bro.
Put respect on them.
Fair enough.
Plus, I mean, I already
I'm a
have like,
Wave
stuff
subscriber
that does the
myself.
same thing. I'd like to get the Pro EQ is fucking sick.
Pro Q is great.
It is
yeah.
the superior EQ.
pretty gnarly.
One of these days, I'll splurge. Waiting for that sale,
Yeah,
which never comes.
those plugin sales.
Yeah, not with FabFilter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never.
They know. They know. They're
Oh, yeah.
like the best. It's like the hottest girl.
Yeah,
She's never gonna go. Never gonna.
I'm
Yeah.
never gonna date down.
Every
Yeah.
nail the mix, every nail the mix thing I've seen, every single person has used ProQ
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Ridiculous.
true.
and like
Yeah.
talked about how much they like it. So
Yeah.
it's they're-
Bro Q.
Bro. Give us free
Yeah.
stuff, FabFilter, please. Thank
Yeah,
you.
give us free shit.
Shouted you out on our podcast that
Sleep Country
it hasn't even
the
started
first
yet.
episode
Sleep
brought
Country.
to you by Squarespace.
Yeah.
Sleep Country.
Here we go. Sleep Country, Fab Filter,
NordVPN.
Taco
I need a
Bell,
Sleep Country endorsement.
Rudy's Barbecue. Who else we got in this podcast? We're just shouting out everybody.
okay, my actual question
Sarah
for Dan-
Silverman,
my
Chris
actual,
Farley.
Katy Perry.
Go ahead.
actual question
Jono.
for Dan,
Go
on,
on, man.
that like recording kind of tangent. How many songs do you think you've written total? So not just ones that made it onto an album, but Striker songs.
Oh,
You have to
yeah.
guess.
tons.
Yeah, like
Probably
over 1,000.
Like a buttload. Metric buttload.
It's probably under 1,000,
Okay.
Yeah.
but it's probably.
lot.
It could be around 500.
That's
maybe.
crazy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Like the way I do it in Pro Tools is, I just save as
Yeah.
every time. So it's just like you get like this monster list of like different song ideas. Some of them are like one riff, and I was like, well, that sucks, and then I stopped doing it. But yeah, it's probably close to, because I would say probably for every album we've done, we've written
30 or more.
Yeah, maybe like 30 or 40 ideas.
Yeah. All right.
That, and I mean, we usually like scale that down to like maybe 20 that are good to pick from, and then that gets down to like 10.
I have a. Do you have a folder? Like I have one of these in my computer. A folder, excuse me, of unfinished songs where, like, say you came home drunk and fired up and you wanted to write some metal and like, yeah, I was gonna be sick, and then you try and write some shit and you just don't finish it, and then you go and you find this folder a few months later and you pull it up and you're like, what is this? And there's all these songs you knew nothing about.
Not really. I mean, I have obviously
folders.
like lots of ones that I've like started and then was like,
Do you ever not remember them? And pull them up
instantly
later?
lost inspiration and was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
It's like one dumb riff and it's like, fuck, I suck. No, I don't think there's any that I've written that I don't remember.
You know, I had a few of those. Yeah. It's probably best that I don't try to remember a lot of them.
Yeah.
Songs like Diarrhea Volcano, and you know, those
No,
don't
when
need
we
to
write
get out
songs
to the
like
world.
that, we put them out and then everybody wants to hear them live. Fuck.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All right, Tim.
How many instruments can you play poorly?
Ooh, all of them.
At a minimum, poorly, I guess.
Oh,
You know, just sort of okay.
oh.
Sort of okay. Guitar,
All-
bass. I
all
can
of them.
program drums. I could play drums a little bit. Back when we used to work at the rock shop, we would like spend most of the day playing the electronic drum kit. Which was
Sweet.
sick.
Yeah, those are fun, man.
You can do some keys too.
Yeah, a little bit of
You play
keyboard.
keys,
Yeah.
Did you play any instruments in your school?
Yeah,
band?
we
high
got
school.
saddled with the clarinet in junior high.
Oh no way!
We were like-
one of the clarinet.
Well, we got fucked. Like what happened was
Bud.
in like whatever grade that was, like grade 7. Like in the scramble to figure out your classes in the morning or whatever, I went to the wrong place, and then when I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be in the music class right now, so I went there, and I was late, and they were like, okay, all that's left is the fucking clarinet, because there's like
Sucks to be
5 of
you.
them, and I was like, ah, shit.
The clarinet was always the crappy kids.
Yeah,
But
they were always the worst.
bro,
I'd rather play
Clarinet
clarinet
and
than like
percussion.
oboe or something.
Percussion people were always the worst.
Yeah.
dude, I remember me and Brendan, we were in the same like class, and we were like in doing like the concert thing, you know, like where everybody's learned some shit, and then you get together and perform it, and then like the parents come see it.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
remember we would just like when you blow really hard, it does like it goes like, we would, and because there was enough clarinet, like there was like maybe like 4 or 5 of us, I would just fucking like we for like, you know, just for fun, we would just be playing, and then be like, and the conductor, like the music teacher, just, what the fuck, and just like fucking hit these like squeals, big squeals.
Oh yeah, squeals on the clarinet.
It was so
Sick,
funny.
dude.
Yeah.
Just like
Clarinet
totally
squeal.
didn't care about it.
Yeah,
It was just like, I
That's
want
band
to
class.
let the world burn here, man.
That I have to admit, that was also me. So in grade 11, like I was tenor sax, and so I think there was 3 of us, and it was at my high school. It was a big high school, so we had a really big like band class. And so for the whole year, I would just fuck around so much. There was this one song where the sheet music
I
had
learned
like
nothing in music class.
she, shoe, like written in it as like an instruction. And like you weren't supposed to make any noise. I think you were just supposed to like shh, like make that kind of noise or something. Like just like blow through your instrument, but not actually make a sound or something. Anyways, our director, what do you call it?
Conductor.
Composer. Yeah, no, conductor. The train conductor. The train conductor was like, okay, nobody make any noise, and I would just keep like going shoo, shoo, and it's like a quiet part. And he was like, "Shut up! Who's doing that?
fuck is doing
Don't
that?"
make that noise." And I would just always do it. And I would do the same thing. I would just like blow as hard as I could and make some weird ass noises, just like just to fuck around. That was just me and my friend Brent, and we're always doing that. It was great.
Bro, it must be so hard to be a fucking like junior high school or high school music teacher.
yeah.
Anything
What a
teacher
gong
in high
show
school.
that must have been.
That was so
I remember in like elementary school, we had a music teacher
hard.
who got so upset with how shitty the class was being that she told one of my buddies to like just shut up. Like, but we were like we were like young kids. I guess we were in like grade, I don't know, 4 maybe or something.
Oh,
like
wow.
that.
Oh, that's pretty young.
And she was
Little shit.
and she was like, "Shut up!" Like to this one kid, because he just wouldn't stop doing whatever the fuck he was doing. And I remember that we like as a class afterwards, we went to like the principal's office, and they were like, "What the hell is happening here?" There's a bunch of kids, and we were like, "The teacher was being like abusive." Like, I don't think we used those.
She
terms.
said the S word.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
were like, who's like, and he's like all sad about it and shit. And she got in like actual big trouble, and like it was not her fault at all. We were being
Everybody was
so
being a dick.
shitty.
Yeah.
Lord of the
Dude,
Flies.
That's happened so. That's happened so many times in school. I remember there was like. This is a shitty story, actually. I mean,
Let her rip, dude.
So,
Dan
like-
Cleary bully.
no, it wasn't.
Right,
It wasn't me.
so that we can just isolate this story.
It wasn't
Continue.
me. It was so in the class.
It was me,
This
I
is
swear.
in grade 7, I think. And in the class, they had like a reading, like board thing that was like a poster board.
Yeah.
And every book that you finished, you would like get a star or
Oh,
whatever,
yeah, we had
and
that.
and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that kind of thing. And it had everybody's
a
name
sticker.
on it, right?
Yeah.
And then so, this one girl was like, I don't know why, was just getting like bullied like crazy, and someone wrote something on her name,
Okay.
and then the teacher saw that and like blew up. Like it was, everybody came in. She's like, everybody sit down. Like it was right at the start of the day, and she just starts like, she's got the poster. She's laying into us. She's so mad because I mean it was a shitty thing. Like someone wrote something fucking like. It was something dumb that like in 7th grade was like really funny, but it was like greasy hair or something like that. It was like so stupid. And then like, so yeah, she was like having a really emotional like rage attack on us kids, trying to figure out who did it and whatever. And then this one kid came in. He was like this little ginger kid. And he was like a shit. Like he was like,
Was it Brendan?
no, it wasn't Brendan. But he was just like some like little shit disturber kid. But yeah, I mean, he had nothing to do with this, I don't think. So he came in late, and he walked in, and the first thing he was like, "Isn't that cool?" And the teacher was like, "What?" And like ran. I remember this. It's probably exaggerated in my memory, but I remember her like running at him and like grabbing him by the collar and then like pulling him out the door, like dragged him out the door. And
that
like,
would not fly
screaming at
now.
him.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
I remember a teacher threw a chair almost at me in grade 7 because she was so mad at me. I mean, fair enough. I was a rambunctious little shit. So I mean, I probably deserved it. But yeah, and I remember somebody got a hold of me on Facebook not that long ago. That I had never seen or talked to since high school. And River, I was like, "Oh, Pete, I remember the time Mrs. Walmsley threw a chair at you." And I was like, "That's the thing you remember about me? Wow."
That's awesome.
In high school, I had a teacher who was basically the exact opposite. He just like completely stoic. It was like a rock was teaching you. It's just like no, you could do anything in the class. He just did not give a
Didn't
shit.
care. Eh? That's probably the way to do it.
Class
man.
started, he would just turn around, write on the board, and be like, "Any questions?" We'd be just like fucking around in the back, like throwing shit, being loud and obnoxious, and you're like, "Okay, whatever." It's just like totally dead. But it was also crazy because he was fucking huge. He was like,
Oh, really?
He would because at my school we had like a big sports program and like
Yeah.
a big gym and stuff. So he was,
Oh, he was beefcake.
lifting heavy,
dude.
So he was just like a huge
Didn't
dude
care.
with like, he was basically a robot, and he just like, yeah, whatever, you stupid ass kids. I can't wait to get out of here. He's probably just like lifting out his frustrations, being like, "Oh, I hate this
probably.
stupid
He's just
kid."
imagining it's the fucking neck of like some kid
Dude,
in his class.
he's
Like,
probably got a punching bag at home with every kid in class's face on
Oh, yeah,
it. He just beats the shit out of him after he goes home every day.
yeah.
anime pillows, but
Yeah.
like pillows of the students. so you just
Exactly.
punch them.
I remember this one kid getting in huge trouble in middle school one time. He was wearing like one of those, just a plaid buttoned up shirt, but like, real Canadian looking, like red and black, right?
Plaid?
Plaid button up shirt. Yeah, plaid shirt.
Plaid.
Played too.
Yeah. And so we were saying, "Oh, you look like a lumberjack, ha ha ha!" And we weren't bugging him. He thought it was funny too. Yeah, I'm a lumberjack today, whatever. So come lunchtime, he's got chocolate pudding in his lunch box, and he's got brown hair. This guy. So he's like, "I'm gonna be even more lumberjack." So he goes and he takes his chocolate pudding and he spreads it all over his face to make it look like he's got this big lumberjack beard. And he comes, and it was funny because I guess teacher was having a bad day. Lunchtime was over. He comes from the back room or whatever, back into the classroom to start class again. He's got this fucking pudding beard all over his face. And he just sits down. He's like, "Oh, I'm Paul Bunyan." And he sits down.
He's like,
he's got
"God damn it."
He's got this stupid cardboard fucking axe in his hand. And the teacher's like, "Get out now!" And he got sent home to like wash his face and shit because he had this pudding all over it.
Oh, man.
That was pretty funny.
It's probably like every day with that shit.
Oh,
and like
yeah.
you're like junior high teacher.
Yeah.
Pure chaos.
Oh,
It's just like
Because, dude, kids
complete
that
like
age,
bonkers
dude.
shit.
Sit them down and try and teach them the maths when they're like trying to figure out with their a fucking kid or an adult they don't even know yet. Like, dude, that's rough.
I remember my junior high like lunch area, like the lunchroom was just like legitimately a war zone.
Yeah.
Like I remember like everybody rushed
Line
down,
food.
get the good tables, and then because it was like a cafeteria and all the tables are like stacked or whatever. And people would just be like, "Bombs away!" Open the pudding and just hug it.
Yeah.
Right?
That
And
happened
there'd
every
just
now
be
and
a
then.
huge food fight every single day. And
Wow,
it's just
that
like,
sounds
what
like
the fuck?
fun.
And
Bro.
people would always like,
Dude.
there's big warnings on the microwaves. Don't put tinfoil in. And
Oh,
people would just
would do it for fun.
balls of tinfoil and like try to light them on fire.
Yeah,
So
man.
Dude, Tim's high school sounds rad.
that was my junior high school.
Oh, shit.
Dude, our high school was that way too. Like people would just put shit in the microwave for like 30 minutes and like walk away. And it would just, and someone would be like, "Oh fuck, that thing's like on fire," and then like it was like all the time, or just chucking shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there was nothing more fun than doing that though
Yeah.
in high school, where
Or
you just
spitballs
you don't
with the
look and then
chalkboard.
you just throw something as hard as you can and then and then just wait and your friends are just like.
We used to do that with those yogurt tubes. We would like use those as grenades and like launch them at people.
Yeah. I
Being
think,
the custodian at a junior high must be a fucking
worst.
nightmare.
Oh, dude.
yeah, I think I vaguely remember like the pudding top. So you take the pudding top off, but there's still like pudding on it.
Yeah.
And
You'd
you
stick
just
it-
stick it on the wall or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Or like people
We
put
used
it
to
on the
stick it to
roof where people
people.
couldn't get it down. Yeah.
yeah.
Just like, oh God.
When I was there was this one time in high school, like it was pretty early high school for me. But these things were only around for like a couple months, and then they got them the fuck out of society. There were these things called Mad Dog Spews, and they were bubble gum. It was a bubble gum ball. But you'd put it in your mouth, and as soon as you start chewing on it, you'd foam up like a ridiculous amount of foam in your mouth that you couldn't possibly contain it, and it would fly out of your mouth, and all these kids would just be, and it would be fluorescent colored, like green and red and blue.
That sounds
right?
pretty awesome, dude.
They were great, yeah. But the thing was, is wherever you ate them, there was gonna be a
Instantly
fluorescent
banned.
color of like just mouth goober on the floor. So they got rid of those right away. They got super popular, and then they disappeared because all outside the school and sometimes in the school there were these huge puddles of fluorescent
probably all,
spit
yeah.
everywhere.
All over
right?
the school.
Oh, dude, it was gross.
Instant ban.
Yeah, those did not last long. Mad Dog Spews. They were fucking cool, man.
How did society ever progress? How did we? Like,
How do we get out of that?
yeah.
Yeah.
What even happened?
I don't know, man.
Isn't it must still be going on, right? Or is
Oh, yeah.
school more in order than it was before?
I think
Right now?
school's probably super fucked with COVID. Like if you're a junior
Dude,
high
yeah,
kid,
it'd be rough.
Yeah.
That would be rough. For
like,
teachers and students
yeah.
right now.
I think
It's got to be.
It's gotten
brutal.
worse for the younger grades that are like the fundamental stuff they're supposed to be learning right now. They're not
Yeah,
really
my mom and a
learning.
lot of
Yeah.
her friends and stuff, and like John, my stepdad, they're all. Well, John's a junior high teacher, so he's saying like when COVID started and classes got removed, some kids were in like grade 6, and now they're going into like grade 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like they
Yeah.
missed so much
Yeah.
like socialization.
Especially for the younger kids
Holy.
too, like
Yeah.
elementary school kids, like even kindergarten and stuff like that. Being around your peers and building a social, like having social
Yeah.
interaction is super important for development too. So that's a weird thing right now, I guess. Yeah.
So
we
for
just
me,
got real serious.
I'm thinking there's going to be a cohort of like serial murderers.
because they didn't get the social
Yeah.
interaction.
They're
Oh
just like
God.
completely weird feral humans.
Oh,
But they're
dude,
going to be the ones
everybody's
in the
gonna be a furry.
metaverse, man. They're going to be like high rollers in the metaverse.
Maybe.
Yeah, and they'll be sociopaths and just
They
like
just don't know
killing
what's
people.
going on.
That's probably where all the furries are coming from.
Probably. The metaverse. I
Yeah,
guess in
dude.
the metaverse you could actually be some sort of furry.
You just be-
Why not?
and then we
Because
could
is it
see
an avatar?
Dragon?
the true colors.
You could
Are
be
they
a
trying to be an
slime
actual
dragon?
dog or wolf, or
Or
are
a
they trying to
furry
be
wolf.
the weird cartoon version? And I bet
yeah.
99% are the weird cartoon
They're
version
Oh, yeah,
the
totally.
Fortnite version of
Yeah.
animals or whatever.
with fucking abs or whatever.
Yeah.
God damn.
Abs on everything, dude.
Fuck.
Dude.
Sweet.
All right. Well, I think that's probably a good place to call her a fucking
Call her a podcast.
pod, bro.